All right. Reason Gaming, 1-0. Okay. But, yeah, so this is the game that kind of Quincy was talking about a little bit there. That's just a
Look
lot
at
of funky
Cersei.
things
PK
going on.
3,500 gold.
Yeah.
That is a farming Cersei.
Okay, we are
She's
good.
5-1.
Thanks. Good luck. Have fun. Yeah, what the hell? 5-1-2 here. Okay, so we're jumping in this game again. It's 1-0 Reason. So
Armadon.
they're running Armadon, Cersei Farm.
And
What is
they're
the
executing
logic
it, it looks like.
They're
I mean,
winning.
yeah.
They're winning.
We got Devo in this game. Wow. And that's oh no, it's not support Devo, okay.
I guess the one big benefit of running a farming Cersei is that you can get an item like a Restoration Stone in the portal key, things like that, ideally a lot sooner, whereas the support you may not even be able to get in the first place. So, Firemans are going to be taken over here, by the way, in the middle lane, but the Protector Charm will save the day. Jerazai, in the meantime, mana burn on him. He cannot get anything off after that. Oh, he gets the heal off in the last second. Hessel's blessing in 1 second. No, he can't get it off, though. As the hook from Devour to finish him in the end. Power the bottom lane. They get the kill on Armadon, it looks like. So, jumping into this one here. And getting right into it, apparently. But, yeah, so I'm just trying to, make logic right now of what we're seeing here.
Yeah, it's always crazy jumping in the middle of a game. And
Yeah.
in this game, oh man, action in the bottom lane. PK's into ultimate onto Swiftblade. He gets locked down by Cersei stun. And they're going to take him out.
Puppet Master, unless a random hook or something. Yeah, no, he's going to be fine. But yeah, so going back to the Cersei discussion, we'll start with her. It's why would you run it as a farming Cersei? That's the only thing I can think of. I mean, I guess that's good. So, but
I mean, they don't really have like a super duper carry anyways. So I was going to say maybe the idea was allow her to get early farm because the PK is so crucial on that hero. We see time and time again she never really is able to get in position and grab the right hero that she wants, or she gets it at the end of the fight, or it gets interrupted. So maybe for once we'll actually get her to be able to utilize, an initiation hero and actually initiate the fight. So it's definitely good to see that for a change. And I want to say, I mean, look at the style that they built. It's like a super tanky team. And then Ophelia with a Bear, Idol, Astrolabe, and Ophelia's Touch, they're just really bulked up. That seems like that's the strategy.
yeah, I guess so. Yeah, the Armadon, look at his build. That is crazy. The Null Fireblade at level 2. That's an interesting. Obviously, they're going up against the Jerazai, so. But seeing that on him is not what you would expect. But when you're up against Jerazai, somebody has to get it early. Is what it comes down to. So Jerazai does have the portal key, by the way, giving him that chance to be able to jump in and save the day. By the way, you notice the name Seth here. So Own Me is not here. Znui was talking about that yesterday, actually. So he wasn't here yesterday either for Reason Gaming. So they're not playing with their full roster, unfortunately.
And that's even a different ringer than yesterday. They had Starzers.
That's true, yeah.
They're mixing it up here.
Yeah.
Noteworthy, too. Look, Kongor's dead. So at one point they already took him out and took the token, but it's gone now.
Okay.
But, yeah.
That is not here. As far as farming for the Legion side, Puppet Master, Imba Boy, he is doing a great job. Just pushes the top down right there. He is leading the charts, but his tower now, base more so, is being pushed in pretty heavily here. So we'll see what kind of hold they look for. Cersei way in the background. She bought a puzzle box, by the way.
Yeah, that's because they're going for this early push. On top of the Ophelia creeps, they know they can't take it too late.
That is ridiculous. Here we go with the jump on Armadon. Armadon gets bursted. Not enough for the kill off the bat as the Arcane Vortex will stall it, but he's going to be very low life. But the Barrier Idol comes out. The Magma stun with the Eruption. A lot of it mitigated, though, because of that Barrier Idol. He's going to end up falling. It looks like, no, Jerazai saves the day. The Soul's Blessing saving the day right there. He finally does fall, but it buys enough time for some pretty big turn. Armadon does remain alive, though, believe it or not. However, no, the Whiplash double damage Puppet Master hat trick coming out for Imba Boy in the long run. So yeah, hell of a push right there at the illusions, the puzzle box minions, Ophelia and everything, but they do hold. And now Reason Gaming turning it. Jerazai, that's his power.
Cersei didn't ult there. Look at the farm on Jerazai. I would like to seen her take him over. That would have completely shifted the fight, but she didn't take anybody that fight.
That's a good point.
She did. Yeah. No, she didn't have a chance. She did nothing. And so that kind of sucks.
Well, yeah, you're right though to talk about taking over Jerazai, because you would figure, especially being level 60, as actually going to try to catch Swiftblade here. But yeah, she doesn't have a stun. So, being level 16, she will do 100% damage of the hero shit she takes over. So, you know, going for that Puppet Master could be ideal. But I think you're right to say that Jeremiah might just ultimately be the better choice to really throw them off guard. You know, they won't have a Nullifier Blade, obviously, and they won't be ready to go up against the Soul's Blessing all of a sudden.
Yeah,
Protective Charm.
Even if it's just the Soul's Blessing keeping all those creeps alive for all that time, I mean, the racks could have been kaput. Easy.
Now, the Hellborn team, at the same time, they don't have the most damage here coming out, so that's where you may want to take over a carry hero, but I can see it either way, definitely. I do want to point out, though, something we did see, that she's spawning illusions of Armadon, and I think that kind of makes sense. I want to say his quills can actually proc on the illusions as well, you know, kind of like Legionnaire procs with the spins. Yeah. So that's actually pretty nifty synergy there. Coming out. Ooh, Swiftblade. Ooh. Is he going to get caught? He is. Devour finds him. Good find there from Pee-wee. Gets the kill. But yeah, I love this innovation here, though, from Team DsBn.
Yeah, it's kind of a tricky, and it's a really ballsy strategy, considering they're down a game at this point, and their team screams, we got to take this before, like, 40 minutes, like, because, like you said, they don't have damage, and you can't rely on Cersei stealing it, you know, the all-in enemy carry to annihilate a whole team. So I think if they get this token, they're gonna try to pressure it immediately, mid-rack, spot racks, something like that.
Jarrus runs into a couple illusions. Obviously, this is another just really annoying thing of Cersei. You're constantly dealing with these illusions, man, and it gets great vision. It just constant distraction, keeps you guessing. His team's doing Congra in the meantime, as you pointed out, and that's going to be a free Congra kill.
They're not even easy to kill.
No, that's true, especially because they farm.
ulted.
Oh, wow, Puppet Master, but it's not going to be enough! He pops a grenade, it is enough in the end, but now he's in a little bit of trouble. He pops the Homecoming Stone. I think he is going to get away. Yes, he is. So that was close, though.
Yeah, Cersei tried to ult him, and he just puppet showed her and completely interrupted it. So it's a pretty short cooldown, actually. I mean,
60
every
seconds,
minute. Yeah.
At this level. Yeah, and again, so I guess the more I'm looking at it, there are some benefits for having a farming Cersei, mainly at the levels, if anything, I guess. Getting that level 16 as soon as possible,
but definitely still hard to pull it off by yourself, that's for sure. Against a Puppet Master, too.
You're right, though. This is definitely a bit of an all-in-ish idea here from the Hellborn side, and they've already hit a little bit of a hump now, not breaking through the base right there. That was step one. So not many more chances are going to be there, you could safely say, for the Hellborn side. You do look at Puppet Master. Again, though, they do have a Cersei, so this comes back to that synergy of, well, their carry's getting crazy farm. Hey, if I'm able to take them over, then all of a sudden I have crazy farm. And I'm able to dish out a lot of damage. So that's where you can never count them out, I think, on the Hellborn side.
Definitely not. It's the Jeremiah makes it a little bit trickier, though, because he's able to, like, save them. You know, this team so much, and even though it's like a relatively squishy Swiftblade.
Yeah.
Ooh, Puppet Master getting pursued here.
Yeah, he's in trouble. Arcane Vortex to stall him. Jeremiah is nearby, though, so he's here to save the day. If anything, Puppet Show on to devour in the meantime. There's Yashley, and there's that Soul's Blessing. He does take over Swiftblade, though. Just like got Swiftblade. I don't know if he meant to do that or Puppet Master, but he pops the Swift Slashes. But I think the Legion team's definitely coming out on top here, or maybe not. Puppet Master taking some good damage, and the Swiftblade damage is enough from Cersei to take him out. Mana burn onto Jeremiah. He has no more mana left as a result, and he will go down. So actually, that worked out damn well for the Hellborn side, and I'm not even sure how.
It seemed like the fight was delayed long enough that Armadon's stacks were like hitting so hard. I mean, I wish a little number popped up on how much they did, but that last tick that hit Jeremiah was like the 8th one in a row. I swear it was like 300 damage.
That would make sense, because yeah, it just seemed like all of a sudden the Legion team just melted. And we're sitting here talking about how they don't have much damage here on the Hellborn side, but clearly they did.
I wonder if the Spine Burst will keep stacking while Soul's Blessing is up. Even though it's not taking damage, I wonder if the stacks continue to apply.
I think they would, because they don't become immune to the damage. They just get a crap ton of armor, basically. So any kind of debuffs that happen, or it does say immunity. Okay, so that
but I think it's how you say it, though.
Yeah. I think you might be right on that, but that's one of those yet another funky mechanic that I'm not sure about.
Yeah.
For sure. But here, I want to check the replay. So I'm going to actually pull the replay up here real quickly while there's not much going on just yet. But yeah, see if we can get a better idea. But so obviously there's the Arcane Vortex to start it. And they're kind of just all bunched up here in the middle. And it seems like they're off to a good start. But yeah, he said Armadon eventually comes in, starts spamming that W. He dealt with Pyromancer right away in the background. And yeah, I think you might be right. Just the quills just started adding up like crazy. And also Cersei taking over Swiftblade. That proved to be obviously a pretty efficient choice there. Well, eventually did it in, so nice one fight there. Magnus gets caught by more. There's the Arcane Vortex. Yet again to stall him. Gonna stun away, hope for the best here. Buying some time, if anything. His teammate gets a kill in the meantime, but counter kill happens on MMY Magnus TP. Oh my god, he's gonna get it. That was so close.
Wow. I can't believe that.
Yeah, he managed to get away.
I can't believe he got away there.
But Cersei
sticking around.
Cersei and Puppet Master exchanged lives there in the middle lane. Yeah, what is Tearseye doing? Oh, I mean, they have a Bound Eye. He knew that. Wow, the quick burst, but that's a very reckless decision coming out here. He's going to fall. I don't know what he was thinking there. That's a support Moira, but Magnus, the eruption, he does get it off. But the barrier idol, yeah, it's just going to mitigate so much all of a sudden. He does stun finally. But now he's going to have to portal-key away as he does, so they underestimated right there.
Dang, Armadon couldn't figure out where to go. He's like, do you want me to push mid? Do you want me to come help? Push mid, come help. And he just kept running back and forth. Now his token's going to expire in 10 seconds.
Yeah.
They still got a little bit of window to do some damage to the barracks. And when both are still up, the damage pretty much stays. It's really, really slow regen. So I'd like to at least see him try to put a dent in here before Jerry and Puppet are back up.
Well, Tankafet buys back a Pyromancer. They're going to start to stall him a little bit. Actually, Magnus jumps in. So, yeah, they're stalling this pretty well. Puppet Master is now up. And Swiftblade's pushing the bottom tower in the meantime. He avoids Cersei initially right there, but wow, look at him all of a sudden. He is pretty low on life. Back to the base down here, though. They get a couple of picks. The Devour goes down actually for Swiftblade, or excuse me, for Pyromancer. Swiftblade does go down, but they do catch Ophelia now. And he is going to fall, well, Storm Spirit, but just delaying it right here. So they will save their racks here, it looks like. As they
I think that was a pretty good exchange. Like I said, it'll take a while for that barracks to regen, and I think they're going to try to push again. I don't have much of a choice.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not sure what other items you want to get on this Armadon, to be honest. Maybe finish off the Demonic, but he's going to be like their main source of damage, it seems.
I think the Demonic, yeah. That, well, that or a Frostfield Plate actually wouldn't be the worst option here. It's just nice. It's kind of a nice anti-carry tool, reducing their attack speed and whatnot, but also just bulks you up even more. And helps you be extra tanky on what is a lot of physical damage coming out from the Legion side, or will eventually be especially. So, but I think one of those two choices is pretty hard to go wrong with either one.
It's pretty cool to see Armadon here. I mean, he seemed pretty good in the team fights, pretty useful, and just thinking about the changes, I could see him being played more often. I have to see for sure how this game pans out.
Did he get changes? He did.
Yeah, okay. Huge ones. The Spine Burst stacks a lot more than it used to, and it can be toggled autocast.
Really? You can autocast it now? Wow.
It'll just constantly cast.
Yeah.
And I feel like a lot of times back in the day, Armadon, the problem was, do I keep spamming the W, or do I, right-click my damage, and you would constantly cancel your own auto attack spamming that thing. I wonder if now it won't really do that. So
no, you're right. Yeah,
a lot more
look at the patch. Yeah, no longer has a cast time and is non-interrupted. That's huge. You're right. That was definitely a downside of the hero. So I like that. I like that change.
And they stack. I'm pretty sure they stack much higher before. Like the stacks, they don't peak or they don't plateau or something like that.
Doesn't say anything about that here. That might have been an earlier change, though, to be honest. But there also says his Armadillo. Wait, no, it says his R. That's not his Armadillo. That's a mistype. It's Restless. Anyways, his Restless damage reduction required to trigger is from 250 to 150. So his Restless charges now will add up.
So that's going to proc even more.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yes.
I like it. I like the innovation once again. Puppet Master. He thinks he has a free kill on a Devour. Oh, nope. Shrunken Head, though. That's going to mitigate plenty of damage. And actually, he's going to hold him in place for the team to come in and go for a turn kill now. So Imba Boy regretting that decision heavy as Devour manages to even live through it all.
Yeah, even if he got him, that just wasn't going to be worth it. I mean, I guess he thought he was going to kill him much faster, but the Shrunken Head stopped a lot of the disable. That Devo. How about the Devo changes too? Ooh, whoops.
Yeah, Sherazade gets caught here. No, but he portal keys in time. He had the charm on him, so allowed him to do so. I don't know why he went back in right there. That seemed a little silly. They're still going to chase him because of that. And actually, yeah, I don't know why he stuttered. If he didn't do that stutter step, then he could have been fine. Now, Swiftblade is going to join the party and try to ruin the day here. At Boundai, giving them information. There's no tower nearby, though, so Jerazai is going to need to make his way out of here in other ways.
But she's going to take over Swift? No.
Nope, out of range. Oh, look at the middle lane, though. They're pushing it. Ophelia's here, Devour is here. Puppet Master's still not out for another 10. He does have buyback, but it's just going to be too late at this time. Beautiful choice there from the Teleborn side, but here comes that eruption, but again, so much going to be mitigated. Shortcut heads, the barrier idol. Swift Slashes is finally going to come out from Swiftblade. Puppet Master is now up. He's TPing in as Power Man's in the background. I think it's a good damage, but now here comes Puppet Master. Oh, but he's taking him over. The counter Puppet Master from Cersei. And yep, it's going to chase him back if anything. Meanwhile, Swiftblade in the front lines. Jerazai did use the Soul's Blessing already. The real Puppet Master, the Voodoo Puppet on him. He's taking some good damage, but it's not going to be enough. And Cersei's Puppet will fall. But Armadon, the Quill spam is too much. Double trap, making a hat trick. He wants a fourth kill. Those Quill's damage is doing so much, as you can see. But now he's being chased down finally. And unless he gets a kill to Jerazai, he might. Yeah, yes, he is. Another Quill. He is a quad kill, but Guifix is going to fall in the long run. Just a crazy fight once again.
So many buybacks so used there.
Oh, jeez, yeah. There really was a lot. Holy crap. So, Zane's out of buybacks now. Tangafet's out. And
These team compositions are making such an intense, like, clustered team fight. It's so crazy.
I don't even know what's happening in these fights, honestly.
I'm trying to watch Cersei that fight. He did get off the copy, the image on Puppet Master, and this time he got all the spells off, including the Voodoo Puppet. He was a little confused at first on who to target, but as long as you're just using the spells, you're in a good position and right click, because he was putting out a ton of damage, and he got the job done before he got bursted, so that was good.
Yeah, this really is just an intense and crazy game. And I'm glad that we have the opportunity to jump into this one because we're seeing quite a bit of things. But look, there's a lot of gold being pulled up on really both sides here. Cersei is the really interesting one for me. Nearly 4,000. Okay, she does go the Shrunken Head. Yeah, well.
Oh, no. I wanted her to get that because it ensures that you're going to get the illusion off. I guess it's kind of a waste, 4,000 gold to just make sure you get your ult off, but it is kind of core. I guess. Maybe, yeah.
She may still get it. I think maybe buyback is what she's thinking here.
Kongor back up now.
That, but...
Hey, we should have bananas this time, too.
Yeah. I will say, for having a minor totem in inventory and another open inventory slot, it's kind of frustrating seeing her sitting on 4,000 gold and not actually buying anything to work towards whatever. So, but hey.
Buyback isn't... I don't think the buyback's necessary at all because she doesn't have post haste, so it's not like she's going to buy back into a fight. And all the fights are going to be taking place in the Legion team base. Legion team's not going to be pushing out at this point in the game. They're waiting till, a little bit later or after a huge fight. Yeah. So
you got Puppet Master. He's going to be finishing a Savage Mace here in the near future. Ideally, we'll have it before the next fight. And as you say that, though, they are pushing into the top tower here. They're doing Kongor, so this is actually really good timing here for Reason Gaming. It makes a lot of sense. So down goes the tower, but not going to go further, though.
Yeah, I don't think that's... Even if they got a Rax there, I don't think the Hellborn team needs to really worry. Because they got to push one way or another, so, that would just kind of push top.
I agree, and I don't know why they're sticking around here, because now this is dangerous. The hook is going to completely miss. And actually, Puppet Master will be fine. He's down to 5 seconds on that Shrunken, though.
Devo with bananas. I would have liked to see Armadon get the bananas and the token just because he's such a good counter to this whole team. Even with the Jerazai, he puts the charm on, but the spines go right through it, and they don't want to focus him. That's for sure. So he's pretty much got a free reign to just spam that spine burst all the time.
Yeah, I love that change. I'm so glad you brought that up because That is ridiculous, and the fact that you can just auto-cast it now, and if you really wanted, but yeah, the non-interrupting I think is that biggest thing, that he's able to still get in those right clicks while casting it.
Yeah, I actually didn't even know that was changed. I was just kind of hoping that it was, so that's huge. I might go play him.
Yeah, no, it's seeing him in a game like this, especially, it's making you remember or realize.
That's a sick avatar too. The spines.
El Diablo. Yeah.
Yeah, it is Diablo. No wonder.
Yep. Sure is. Totally copying Blizzard here. They were the creators of Diablo, after all. Pushing the top lane in. He's joined by the rest of his team here.
So Cirque did pick up post haste, so I guess it's okay that she holds buyback gold now, in my opinion.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh. I mean, if she, yeah, they pause there. If she initiates the fight, does a bunch of damage, and dies, buys back comes in, there's a likelihood that she's going to be able to ult again by the end of the fight because it is such a short cooldown. So.
Yeah, only a minute. Get that opportunity. So, items on the Legion side. No Savage Mage just yet on Puppet Master. He does want the buyback, so he's hesitant to buy the second Warhammer here with that 3,100 gold. 3,400 gold on Jerizaiah, too, though. Having a buyback on him, I guess, is pretty impactful. As like a just in case if he does get caught before he ultis or anything. Wants to make sure to have that. Armadon did finish the full demonic breastplate. Talking about that a little bit earlier. Yeah, other than that, I mean, just really the similar items. Oh, Philly went Portal Key, by the way. Has she had that for a while, or did she just get that recently? I think she just got that.
I think that was her last pickup. But, I mean, where the heck did all her gold come from, too? Because I didn't even see her grab the Storm Spirit either, so now she's just going to have really good positioning.
Huh. No, they're ready, so it's on DsBn. Again, Team DsBn right here. They're trying to force a third game to make things extra interesting. And the winner ultimately going to be moving on to play Bad Monkey Gaming, of course, in the finals here of this DreamHack Qualifier number 4.
It's about damn
so here
time.
comes that push. You mentioned Cersei does have post haste, so even though she's bought him, she can look to port in and join her team if a fight perhaps breaks out. Just going to slowly dwindle away at the defensive tower here. I don't know about Puppet Master. It is a tough goal. I think, honestly, he should be able to purchase it now and still have buyback. Because it put him at 2,000. You figure if he dies, he loses some gold. I guess it would be close. I don't know. But he's not buying it just yet. Cersei is going to remain bottom, pushing that in. Keeping them guessing. That hook right there.
What's that Diva hook? I don't get it.
Yeah,
but
that was...
Man,
oh my god, Armadon's going to fall. No! Arcane Vortex. We'll stall it.
He does have the token, so...
Yeah. Oh! He's able to get away. It's his back turned.
Guess they didn't want him to get that low, really. Anticipating him able to get the tower down first. Oh, here we go. Cersei came back to top now, so he may be committing here. Just going to stack a couple health potions on Armadon.
Yeah. That is a fake Devo. See if they fall for the hook. Oh! That would have been big, but doesn't catch anyone. So they will remain to save the tower. But, again, if your team disband here, you got the middle racks already dead. You have the bottom lane pushing in, of course, the middle lane as well. So, you know, they could just keep doing this. Rinse and repeating right here. Token, the bananas, no reason for them to do otherwise at this time.
Yeah, I think it's really the Jerizaiah pick. As unconventional it is, it's really making this push hard.
That's
coming out on
big.
the puppet.
That is huge. Puppet Master gets caught. He's going to die here. No, it gets the Sword Spin at the last second. They need to try to save him somehow. It's not going to happen. He does have buyback, though. You're going to use it right away, it looks like. Cersei, in the meantime, she has not used her ultimate just yet. She's being chased down by Swiftblade in the background. Meanwhile, back over here, Swiftblade does get the kill. But now he's going to try to survive as he pops his own shrunken head. Here comes Pyromancer jumping in, Swift Slashes. A lot of creeps, though, nearby. Absorbing plenty of damage, but Puppet Master's back. The burst onto Ophelia coming out right there. Armadon still has a token, remember. The charm onto Jerizaiah himself, but that gets purged off immediately. And now he's trying to run away. The Snowstorm doing work, though. Oh, the buyback, by the way, from Cersei.
Yeah,
he takes over Puppet Master as he pulls Ace in, and the real Puppet Master will fall. Did Team DsBn just break through? It is very likely a hat trick for Guifix. And they're going to get another axe. They might have just done it right there.
It's very possible. They still got Puppet Master. That does expire there. But yeah, she immediately bought back, post-hasted in. And It's a beautiful place. They just separated the fight. Jeremiah wasn't able to get a good Soul's Blessing off this time, and that huge hook on on Puppet Master set up the whole fight.
Yeah.
So huge by Pewee there. He didn't even have to use the bananas or the token.
No, yeah, obviously that was just the perfect start for them. Magnus, he's going to hide in that steam bat, trying to stay alive. The game's not over just yet, 100%. They're probably going to get the token to be used as they do right there finally. Just about to wear off anyway. Puppet Master still has another 35 seconds. Swift Play's not going to be up soon either. And Pyromancer, he's eventually going to end up dying here most likely. The lockdown on the Magnus, they're trying to delay it as much as they can. But there's obviously only so much they can do with minimal damage coming out. There's the vote to concede. GG, well played.
DsBn pulls through to a game 3. This is perfect.
Yeah.
That was an amazing camp. Look at their draft against Reason
Yeah.
Gaming, and look what they did with it. That's my favorite right there.
That's crazy. I mean, obviously we jumped into that late, so not necessarily certain how it started, but it's something that must have been a crazy start too. But in the end, I mean, yeah, they make it work. I thought for sure they were going to start to hit a hump there, and it seemed like it when they were pushing in middle. They ended up just getting stopped, and that could have started being the turning point for Reason Gaming, but it wasn't. Team DsBn, and perhaps that's, I don't know if that's to the credit of Armadon or maybe Cersei in the farm role, or if they just simply played that very well, maybe all of it together. But clearly it worked out.
It did. It just worked. I would have liked to see how Cersei skilled in the early game and how they laned it to get her to that point, or like if she was aggressive or just kind of laid back in farming. But maybe we'll check out the replay later. But either way, it was pretty exciting.
Yeah,
those fights were nuts.
Yeah, watching that last epic fight there at the top lane, and obviously again starting off with that Puppet Master kill, that's what really did. And then again they get him eventually kind of by himself. Cersei also buying back and coming back into it, taking over Puppet Master was no doubt a huge key there too, in the success of the fight. So that makes it interesting because now we got a game 3 coming up. So and honestly that's good that we do, because we would have had a bit of a break here if we weren't going to game 3. So hey, I'm excited for that. Hopefully you guys are as well. You definitely should be, and know that this should be a very interesting one to see which team is going to play Bad Monkey Gaming in the finals later on today. So we are going to go on a short break. We're going to go on a short break right here, but game number 3 going to be coming up, guys. Reason Gaming versus Team DsBn.